If you want to hard carry games on Volibear jungle, you need to understand that he's not just a tank, he's a tempo snowball bruiser that wins games by forcing action nonstop from minute 1 until Nexus. The biggest difference between average and high elo Volibear players is how aggressively they control the pace of the game. So everything you do should revolve around creating pressure, not reacting to it. Start with your clear. You have two main options: a full clear into scuttle if lanes are even, or a 3 camp into early gank/invade if you spot a weak enemy jungler or an overextended lane. Champions like Lee Sin or Elise can match your early aggression, but most scaling junglers like Karthus or Master Yi will lose early fights. So track them, invade them, and punish them before they scale. Your first clear should be clean and efficient. Kite camps, use E properly for shield timing, because arriving late to scuttle or gank loses your biggest advantage: early strength. Mechanically, your combo needs to be clean and intentional. Activate Q before entering vision so enemies have less time to react. Then sprint in, stun with Q, instantly place E slightly behind them so they're forced to walk into it, and auto plus W as soon as possible to mark them. Then your second W becomes a massive heal that turns fights. The key detail most players miss is W target focus. Always hit the same target twice to get the empowered heal. Otherwise, you lose a huge part of your survivability. This is why Volibear excels in extended skirmishes, not quick burst fights. Also, don't randomly use E. It's not just damage, it's your shield timing tool. Drop it right before you take damage, not after. Small timing improvements here will massively increase your win rate. Your rune setup defines your playstyle. Press the attack is best for early domination in snowballing lanes, especially if you want to end fast, while Conqueror is stronger into tanky comps and longer fights. Secondary runes like Resolve, Bone Plating, Unflinching make you insanely hard to kill early, which is perfect for invades and dives. For builds, adapt every game. If you're ahead and want to carry through damage, go bruiser like Sundered Sky/Divine Sunderer style items. But if your team needs front line, transition into tank items like Iceborne Gauntlet, Spirit Visage, or Thornmail. The secret to carrying isn't just damage. It's staying alive long enough to apply pressure multiple times in a fight. Now the most important part, tower diving with your ultimate R. This is where Volibear becomes broken if used correctly. Once you hit level 6, you should constantly scan lanes for dive opportunities. Your R disables towers, meaning you can force plays that other junglers can't. But don't just randomly dive, set it up properly. Crash the wave with your laner, make sure the enemy is chunked, then go in with Q to R to E combo. You tank first, drop aggro correctly, and secure the kill. A successful dive doesn't just give a kill, it destroys mental, breaks lane, and opens objectives. If you're not diving on Volibear, you're not playing him to his full potential. Mid-game is where you convert your lead into a win. This is where most players throw. Don't AFK farm. Volibear is not a scaling jungler. Instead, chain plays together. After a successful gank, take plates. After plates, rotate to dragon. After dragon, invade enemy jungle. Always think, what's the next move? You should be suffocating the enemy team with constant pressure. Play heavily around objectives like Dragon and Rift Herald, because you're incredibly strong in early fights and can tank them easily. Use Herald to break mid or top tower and open the map. This gives you more angles to invade and dive again. Vision control is another hidden carry factor. Buy control wards, sweep often, and deny enemy vision before making plays. Volibear thrives in fog of war engages. If enemies see you coming, your Q loses value. If they don't, you become unstoppable. Invading with vision also lets you track the enemy jungler and either kill them or force them out of their own camps, creating a massive golden tempo gap. In team fights, your role changes slightly depending on the game. If you're fed, you can full engage and delete carries by diving back line with Q plus R. If your team needs front line, you play more as a disruptor, peeling damage, zoning enemies, and soaking cooldowns. But even then, don't just stand there. Volibear is strongest when he's actively fighting and healing through W, not passively tanking. Always look for angles to reach priority targets while staying alive long enough to cycle abilities again. Finally, to truly carry, you need to master tempo and decision-making. Every second matters. Don't sit in bushes doing nothing, don't recall without a reason, and don't farm camps while fights are happening. You should always be doing something that pushes you toward winning, clearing, ganking, invading, or taking objective.